All right, the second one is factoring when A is not equal to 1, right? Factoring three terms in trinomials in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, but when A equals to 1, okay? And case 2 is A is not equal to 1, so we'll go back to that one. So when A is not equal to 1, or like there's nothing here in front of here, or sometimes you might see a number, but you can factor it out, right? If you can factor it out so that it looks like that A is equals to 1, then you can also use that. So the first one, we don't need to factor anything out because A is already 1, right? So there's no GCF, so I don't need to worry about this, right? Then the next thing I'm going to do is step 1, there's none. So step 2 is use the T-chart to find the number. So I'm going to find two numbers, right? Number 1 and number 2, right? When I multiply them, it needs to give me the C. It needs to give me C, which in this case is 20. But when I add the same number, N1 and N2, it needs to give me B, the middle number, right? The middle number, B. So how do I know how to name them? Back into here, ax squared plus bx plus c. Guys, I've done this in algebra 1. So this is your B, this is your C. So two numbers. So usually what we need to do is look at the number. Oh, what is C? C is 20, right? So I'm going to look at 20, and I'm trying to find two numbers. When I multiply them, it's going to give me 20, okay? So I'm going to write the factors of 20. 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 3 doesn't factor, 4 times 5, and then that's it, right? And then out of the number, which two can I add to get B? In this case, B is what? 9, right? B is 9. Why did I put 9 is what B need to be. So which two numbers can I add? And it would give me 9, okay, 4 and 5. When I multiply 4 times 5, it will give me 20. When I add them, 4 plus 5, it will give me 9. So my GCF would be x plus n1, which is 4, and then x plus n2, which is 5. Okay, that's all you have to do. Another example is, yeah, in this case, when I look at this, it doesn't look like A is 1, right? So what I'm going to do is I will factor the 5 out, right? So the GCF looks like it's going to be 5. So meaning you're going to divide 5x, right? Because I see a cube. I can't factor a cube with this method. So I need to make it as a quadratic, x squared. So when I divide everything by x, 5x, this is going to give me x squared. 70 divided by 5 would give me 14x. And then 240 divided by 5 would give me 48. Okay, that's what I have. So I will still continue to use the 5, but right now I'm only going to focus in the inside. Now I have x in front of the x is 1, so we're still going to use the same method I use here. When I multiply, it needs to give me c. C is 48, right? When I add, it needs to give me the middle number, which is 14. So 48, when I multiply it, it needs to give me 48. When I add it, it needs to give me 7. Right? All right. Okay, what are the factors of 48? So I'm going to write 48 because I need to find my n1 and n2. Two numbers when you multiply. The same number when you add, it needs to give you 14. So 1 times 48, 2 times 20, 48. What did I put? 48, right? 48 divided by 2 is 24. 48 divided by 3. By 3 is 16. 48 divided by 4, 12. 5, 6. 6 times 8, right? So as I go down, I was also adding, right? 1 plus 48 is not going to give me 14. So I knew it's not going to be the first one. 2 plus 24, 3 plus 16, 4 plus 12. But now I got it, right? 6 plus 8 will give me 14. 6 times 8 will give me 48. So all you have to do is x plus 6, then x plus 8. That's all you have to do. Okay, this is how we do factoring by when a equals to 1.